Before we start with the video, go in the description bar and check out the link for G2A to get cheap games and codes. What up guys, I'm back with another video and we're here to go ahead and check out the inside of a actual hard drive. I have my little toolkit here that we'll be using to be able to open up the hard drive and be able to check out what's inside it. These are hard drives that have been planned out and scheduled to be torn apart and also disabled or disassembled, and have been reported to be unworking and don't work, or reported of them not to be working anymore. The Western Digital, they're 80 gigabyte, or this one's 160 gigabyte. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with this one. I don't even know if it actually works, but as you can see, it's pretty disgusting. We'll quickly get that stuff off it. So what we need is that this has TorqueX screws. As you can see, it uses TorqueX screws. So I'll be using TorqueX screws just to disassemble it. So let's get started. I'll be using T9s to take it apart. So I'm not planning on speeding up the video like how everybody else does. I think everybody else would want to see what's going on. And it's not really taking me that much time to open it at all. Alright, so I got all the screws out, so let's go ahead and open this. Just a little tip, if you rub across, see there's one missing, or I knew that there was one somewhere around here. Here's a little tip for you guys. For people who on electronics and stuff and can't find the screws and it's behind a sticker, go like this with a hard object, and if you feel a bump, then it's obviously right there. So there's a little tip for you guys. Alright, now it should open. Doesn't feel like there's anything else. The back does have some Torques on it, so maybe we take these out. What I usually do is that with taking apart hard drives and stuff and taking apart computers, some of the screws are actually reusable on different cases. So what I do is I put them back inside, put them inside a container, and I leave them in there. But for all these like broken hard drives that are irreparable and, well, there's no use in fixing, I usually just take them to the recycling center to get them crushed. And what they do is they just crush them and then they send them off to somewhere else. So you can see, like on here, you see like black stuff, like it's all cushion. And then here's the actual board itself. That's all it really is. So this board you would recycle. This you would definitely recycle. Probably take it to a junkyard or something like that. But the junkyard we go to, they melt it down in front of you, and then they recycle it, send it off to the recycling center. Alright, there we go. That's why it's not coming off. It's a little budging. Oh, ooh. So that is the inside of a hard drive, guys. It is super sealed up, actually. They say that this part is waterproof. Well, that is not true. But what we can do is that I think I can probably hook this up. Never mind, no I can't. I was about to say that we could probably hook this up and see what happens when you have it turned on with this open, but that's a little too late. So, as again, this will be recycled. Send this off to this recycling center, and here's the inside of it. It's literally like a mirror. This is the whole inside of a hard drive. Just this little disc. You can actually hear it as it spins. You can hear it squeak. As this is against it. But I'm quite sure this can be taken off. I think it can. So we're actually going to keep going until we keep going a bit, and then I'll just put this in a box. Alright, this is too big of a Torx. I was using, have to use something smaller. Usually people, they don't go this far on taking apart hard drives, but you know, I'm just bored. I've already made like a bunch of videos for you guys, and I've scheduled them, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to show you guys what the inside of a hard drive looks like. And this is a very old hard drive, obviously, but the basics of a hard drive is basically the same thing. Like, how they're constructed is exactly the same thing. For a solid state drive, there would be nothing really interesting. I would tell you that right now. I think I just stripped this on accident. I think this is a T6, not a T5. Yes, it is. It is a T5 instead of T6, or it's a T6 instead of T5. As you can see, now it doesn't spin the disc anymore. We got this little ring. I think it's made out of metal. Looks like it. And then what's the next part? We got little screws all over here. We'll go ahead and take that out. Let's figure out what it is. Alright, so it's a T8. Let's go ahead and take it out. Just take the screws out. Go any farther? Nope. Still got screws. We got one here. Just got two more. But when you open up a solid state drive, all it is just a little couple of chips, and that's it. There's nothing, no movable parts, nothing like this. There's no movable parts at all. It's just basically this. That's all really what a solid state drive is. That's what they call it, solid state. Oh, there we go. So here it is. As you can see, me like straight off of it, it's pretty shiny. And we got this to separate one from another. Maybe we can pull this, drop this out. I don't really know how you take this thing out. Well, when these get assembled in a clean room, that's why it was like so well sealed with the top part. But it doesn't seem like it's going to go any farther unless I can't really figure out how to take this off. Unless there's something I'm missing back here. It doesn't look like it. There's two screws right here, but I don't think they do anything. Well, that was something a little sharper, a little spark or something. I think, maybe, I don't know. Could have been the spark. Alright, so we're taking the last two screws that are, well, available. No, that was a little plastic piece that accidentally fell. That accidentally dropped. There we go. I just needed it off the disc, so I pushed it as far as I could. I'm gonna just tear this off. There we go. Here's the I think this is the reader, if I'm right. It looks like it. Let's see if I can focus this more so you guys can see this better. You can see, I believe this is the reader. It looks like it. So, that's the reader. We can go ahead and take this disc out. We can. So you see, it's just a little metal disc. That's all it is. Holds a lot of space though. Some of these actually hold like a terabyte of space just for little discs. Now, what really is heavy is just this. This whole entire base is like really heavy. That's literally about it. That's super heavy. This right here is obviously the motor. I don't think I'm gonna take that apart. I think I just dropped something. Here are the two things that I dropped. It's just a little plastic piece and a little holder. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna take this apart just to see what's inside it. So here is the hard drive motor. I don't see any way of me opening this. It doesn't look like it. I don't think I'm gonna find a way to open this at all. So all we got is these discs. Go ahead and put this back in. These, and we'll go ahead and send this off to the recycling center so that we can go ahead and take this away. That is the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys like this of me tearing apart something like of a hard drive. I literally just destroyed this hard drive, so there's no way of me getting this back to working condition. It probably wouldn't work correctly because there's a lot of dust in the air. And this was specially sealed. Literally, this was literally specially sealed, so it is done. I don't think I'll be able to fix this, or don't be able to reuse this. So what we basically do is I will recycle this like what you're supposed to be doing. So hopefully I do get time to take this to the recycling center. I will take it to the recycling center, but they're not going to be for a while. I got 3 other hard drives that need to be sent to. Got this one, Quantum Fireball, and then another Western Digital one that has to be sent to. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully this video was enjoyable, and catch you guys on the next one.